Okay, horror fans, as some of you know, I am doing the 100 horror movies in 92 days challenge. And I thought I would just do a quick short video about the first 10 movies that I watched. It's an interesting mix. I've been having fun with it. Getting off to a little bit of a slow start, but I'll be picking up as the weeks go on. The first one I watched was Together. I have a separate review up for that one. Very effective body horror. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. It's still in theaters. I won't say too much about it. Like I said, I've got a full review up. Second movie I saw on the last drive-in with Joe Bob Briggs. It's called Crocodile. This movie is a Thai Jaws ripoff movie. And no, it's really not very good. It is worth seeing once if you do enjoy a good Jaws ripoff movie. It's not without its merits. It's just, it's bad. I mean, we're talking bath toys used as props bad, but in a fun way. Then I watched Opus, which I had a hard time when I was grading it on Letterboxd because I felt 3 stars was a little too generous, but 2.5 wasn't enough. I really did enjoy it. It has a very solid cast. The story itself, I think, kind of wanted to be a little midsummery, kind of came off as Midsummer Light, which this is my Midsummer shirt. But it is worth checking out. You have a reclusive pop star who everyone's been obsessed with, but they haven't had anything come out for however many years, 30 years. And he invites this random group of people to his house, which they find out is basically like a compound. All these people are living there, living off the land, that kind of thing. So when I say it kind of wants to be Midsummer, you can see where this is kind of going. Until Dawn, I really liked the premise of this. Now, I've never played the game, so I have nothing to compare it to. My biggest complaint about this one was that it ran a little long. But you have a group of kids. They go to this house where they all end up getting killed, but then the day starts over. So they have to figure out kind of how to get out of this time loop of them being killed over and over and over. So really creative premise. I did like that. Just a little long. I thought it did have a good sense of humor with some things. Worth checking out if there's a group of you, like at home, you just want to put something on and have snacks and chat while you're watching a movie. Heart Eyes, I wanted to like more. I knew the setup, and I knew that it was a little more it was a little more rom-com heavy, and I know that they were having fun with it. Like, I got what they were doing. It just went a little too much of that for me. Again, worth checking out. I've enjoyed seeing Mason Gooding doing a lot in the horror genre. I've enjoyed his performances, like in the newer Scream movies. So again, decent movie. It just didn't quite get there for me, but really great killer mask. I love to see that. Next, I had Y2K, which started out great. Like, I was really, really enjoying it. Now, yes, I was around for Y2K, and I remember hearing about how everything was going to go nuts and, kill us all when the, clock struck midnight. And I liked how this movie kind of ran with that, but then it took a turn. I just didn't care for where it went. But up until that point, I enjoyed it. Good cast. It had some fun kills. Weapons, I have done a separate review for. Really enjoyed this one. I do find it to be overhyped, but that's not the movie's fault. I just wish people would stop talking about movies in terms of, oh my God, this is the best thing that you will ever see in your life. It just sets up an expectation, and at least for me, there's always this kind of needling thing in the back of my head. So I'm looking forward to watching that one again, just with a clearer head, just so I can truly enjoy it. Next up was a movie from, I believe, 1960 called The Mill of the Stone Women. This was just this odd little Italian movie that I found. I have a thing for these Italian movies. Like, they're creative, but they're not necessarily good. This one, you have a young man comes to this town, kind of falls under the spell of this mysterious woman, and she, of course, has a deadly secret. Kind of continuing with some old school movies, I watched The Nanny, starring Bette Davis, and her eyebrows, which needed their own credit. This one takes the psycho bad seed theme and also mixes it with the hagsploitation theme. and has fun with that, kind of subverts a couple things. Betty Davis is a nanny in this house, and this young boy who's been away from home for 2 years comes back, and he wants absolutely nothing to do with her, absolutely acting out. Is it because he's evil? What's going on? So it played with that a little bit. So that was a good one. Afraid. This one was not good. The entire cast deserved better than this. It had John Cho, Catherine Waterston, and it was just your very blah. The AI is taking over and acting in nefarious ways. This family gets this brand new AI assistant in their home, and of course starts taking over their lives. It was just not well done, and I just think everybody deserved a better movie than this one. So those are my first 10. I might do another wrap up. I'm not sure. I just thought it would be fun just to see where this goes. Thought it would be fun just to maybe promote this little challenge that I'm doing. So as always, like what you like, don't be a dick, and be good to one another. Take one day at a time. Do the best you can.